just got done recording a video and realized that the sound was not good, and it's 8:49 a.m. This is why I should buffer, add more time to buffer for these things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let me take that back. Hi, day 7 of 30. My hair is all over the place, and today's video is about reflecting on what worked, what didn't in my first week of creating content. Well, what am I saying? Oh my god, I've been creating content for 2 years. My first week of creating and publishing a video every single day by 9 a.m. Jeez. Okay. My husband in the background laughing at me. It's okay. I love you too. All right. What worked? What didn't? What worked? Well, I did it. For those of you who don't know, by the way, the challenge was I'm going to make a video every single day and publish it by 9 a.m. So wake up, think of an idea, no batching, no cheating. Think of an idea, make the video, write if I need to write, make the video, edit if I need to edit, publish by 9 a.m., which is kind of hard when it's 8:50 a.m., but it's okay. We'll make it. What worked? First of all, I did it. I did it. Yay. I knew I was going to do it, but I did it. Still worth mentioning. I showed up every day. I did not miss a day. Awesome. Second thing that worked is the time it took to press the button to record went down significantly. So when I started 2 years ago, it would take me literally weeks, actually, hours, days. I would procrastinate for a few days, and then I finally hit that button, and I hate it and stuff. It went down throughout the last couple of years, but now I can't just procrastinate for like 30 minutes. Those of you who are making videos or going live or making any videos at all, you know the feeling like right before you press that record button, you feel that resistance. Yeah, that now I have no choice. It's a matter of seconds, 2 minutes max. I breathe through it, I do it, done. The third thing I did really well this week is I let myself be more open about my stories and my personal things. This is not a big deal to some people because it's not like I'm sharing anything that's so private, but I am generally an extremely private person. I do not like to share anything either with strangers or even close people. I keep things to myself. So letting myself be myself and sharing things about myself that are very, very true to me means sharing all the stories that got me to learning what I have learned. What I realized is that when I share a story, people get it better. And I'm not sharing stuff that I just learned in a book yesterday or last year or from some mentor or some coach and I'm repeating it, or I watched a video and I am giving my take on it. I'm talking about stuff that I learned through my personal experience over 15 years as a marketer and more than 10 years as an entrepreneur. All the things that I've learned along the way, they make the lessons land so much better. Now, that's not to say I didn't learn from other people. Please do not get me wrong. Everything I've ever learned was based on somebody else's teachings. Tons of books, mentors, coaches, guides, courses, you name it, and most of all observing other people because everybody is a teacher. But I learned from everybody. But it went through my personal filter, my personal experience, then I have to share the story of how I got there, because if I don't, people don't seem to actually, not that they don't get it, it doesn't land the same way. It doesn't help them change until they know the story of how I got here. So I let myself share more of that. Okay, what could be done better next time? First of all, the ramble. My friend Chris said, Aliana, you should turn this into a podcast and call it the Daily Ramble. Now here's the thing. I will never want to limit what I'm saying or shorten it just because people don't have the attention span for it or don't care about it, and they're like, give it to me quickly, like, just get to the point. I'm not serving those people. I don't necessarily want this to be for the masses. So, I mean, if it is, it is, but it's not, the goal is not to appeal to a maximum number of people. However, there is truth in that. I do want to reduce the ramble. What I'm guilty of is, let's just get it to what I could do better. What I could do better is have more discipline about my thinking. Because my mind, I don't know if you've noticed, is not very linear. So I'd think of something and then I'd think of something else halfway through, and I would actually drop the thought and go talk about something else and then go back to the thought. Now, some people can follow that, but some people get massively confused by that. They get lost. And it extends the videos, because the reason I do it is because sometimes I'm like, oh, there's a caveat. I have to stop here and I have to explain, because I want to be very precise and accurate with what I say. but it's not necessary in the moment. I can finish my thought and then be like, oh, by the way, note about that. Here's a clarification that's really important to make. I don't have to drop the thought, but it's like somewhere I don't trust myself to remember. So I'm like, let me stop and make this important distinction right now and come back. But then again, I remember. So it's like, it makes no sense. Make no sense, Aliana. Okay. The other thing I could improve, definitely want to improve, is publishing by 9 a.m. because it may not seem like a big deal, but if I tell my client I'm going to have a call with you at 9 a.m., I'm going to show up at 9. They are going to show up at 9. It's not 9-ish. We don't even have to talk about it. We're both grown up, and it's a given. We're going to show up at 9, period. So why is it that my word to myself, when I say I'm going to deliver something by 9 a.m., why do I give myself the 9-ish? Why do I publish the video by 9:12 or 9:30 or 9:05? It's 9 a.m., period. And, you know, I used to be like this at some point, and it's a constant, my life has been a constant pattern of rebalancing this, right? I used to be like this, and then I allowed myself to just be more in the like flow and giving myself the space. And I'm glad I did that, but I've taken that a little bit to the extreme. So now I'm rebalancing and going back to the opposite end. And it gets better. It's not like a swinging from one side to the other endlessly. I am getting better at this. So those are the 2 improvements I want to make this coming week. I feel like there is another one, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's okay. I'm going to wrap this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.